watch your life change. When I first started this self-improvement journey and all of these things for the growth, I always thought it was somebody else's fault. I always thought and blamed other people for the circumstances that I was in. And I can tell you right now that filled up so much hate and so much garbage for other people around me. I never wanted to talk to anybody because I was always blaming other people for their situations and for my situation. Oh, it's your fault because this. It's your fault because I have to eat this. It's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. But in reality, when I could have really just taken action and taken control of my life and changed what I didn't want to change. Everything that I blamed other people on was my fault. Everything that has happened in my life so far is my fault. I am in this exact position because of me, nobody else. You could use the argument that a girl had put you on a self-improvement and journey because she broke your heart, blah, 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 whatever. It is your responsibility to go out and conquer and change yourself. Nobody else is going to do this for you. Nobody else is going to save you. I wish I knew this when I first started, that it was going to be a journey of self-acceptance. If you can't accept yourself, you will not get to where you want to go. You make mistakes. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. You need to learn to be accountable for your actions and be a man about what you want. If your situation is not to your liking, you have control to go and fix it. If your relationship is not to your liking, you have control to go and fix it. If you're driving the car that you don't want to drive, you have control to fix it. Everything in your life is your responsibility. It is in your hands to go do great things. It is in your hands to go out and conquer on a day-to-day basis. And if you don't, somebody else will. Somebody else will gladly take the change that you're avoiding on a day-to-day basis because you are scared, because you can't take accountability for yourself. You are lazy, you are broke, you aren't doing anything with your life because of you. There's nobody else, there's no other circumstance that is holding you back. The only person that is telling you not to go to the gym is you. The only person that is telling you not to eat clean is you. You need to learn to be in full control of yourself at all times. If you really want to win, this is where you need to go. This is the aspect that you need to see. If I was still blaming people and still doing these things on a continuous basis where I wasn't accepting the fact that my life is in my hands, I would not be in the place that I am today. And by any means am I not where I want to be yet. But I will get there. I will get there. I can put this into stone. I will get to where I want to go. But the thing is it will not happen if you cannot take accountability for your actions. All of your life has been blaming other people for your circumstances, for the chances that you have been given, for the opportunities that you have been given. Everything is your fault. It's your responsibility that you're working that shitty job. It's your fault that you're working that shitty job. I still work at the gym to this day, and that is my fault. Because when I was 17, 18, a little bit into the 19, I was extremely lazy. I've told you guys this plenty of times. I used to watch movies over and over and over and over because I had nothing else to do. Because I had nowhere else to go. So I thought that consumption was going to be the way out, and I could tell you it's not. That is the worst possible way, and the worst possible thing that you could be doing for yourself if you want to grow is consuming on a day-to-day basis. I'm telling you, man, if I didn't go and make the change myself, nobody else would have saved me, and I would have been in the same position that I was back then, that I was in the past. This growth journey wouldn't be anything without self-acceptance and blame for yourself. You are overweight because of yourself. You are jacked because of yourself. You are broke because of yourself. You are poor because of yourself. You are rich because of yourself. I don't care what anybody says. This life is 100% in your hands. God has a huge role in playing in it as well, but you have a lot to do. Your life is your responsibility. God has already given you the roadmap to where to go. You just need to walk that roadmap. You need to go and take the action. You already know what you need to do. You're letting the fear of failure and the fear of losing conquer you. So you're never gonna start. And whose fault is that? That's your fault. Nobody else's fault. That is your fault. Because you are getting halted by fear. You are getting halted by the things that you know are holding you back. Every single day, I see it as an opportunity for everything that I do would be my doing. Everything that I put into place with God's help has to be on my own because nobody else is going to save me, man. There's a lot of people that I know personally, and I'm not talking trash about anybody because I don't really care. Gossip is garbage. Anyways, there's a lot of people that I know that don't take accountability for any of their actions, blame their parents for everything, and ask their parents for everything. If you can't go out and take your own and get your own, you're a disappointment. I'm sorry to tell you, you are a disappointment to your bloodline, to God, to everybody who has ever believed in you. You are a disappointment if you don't pick up your balls, stop complaining, and go and get it. Because it is your responsibility. It is your responsibility to provide for your future family. It is your responsibility to retire your parents. It is your responsibility to give back to the ones who believed in you. It is your responsibility to give back to your community. On a day-to-day basis, we get stuck in this, bro. And I'm telling you, I used to do the same thing. I was in the same mindset of blaming and not taking accountability for my actions. Oh, well, that business didn't work. Not because of me. It was 100% my fault. Number one, because I wasn't putting in the work. Number two, because I didn't have the skills for that business. It was my fault. It's nobody else's fault. You can literally go out and make anything work. It is just your skill-based and your action-based actions that turn into the reaction. Okay? So you really need to start taking accountability for yourself. If you want to win, if you want to go and get things and be great, accountability is going to be your best friend. You gotta stop blaming everybody for your circumstances. It doesn't matter where you are in life. Everybody's in a different season. Now you have to understand that your season is different, and now you go and take control of it and fix it. Because if you're doing the same things on a day-to-day fucking basis, you're never gonna change, and you're never gonna wanna change because you're stuck in that comfort zone, because you're stuck doing the same things on a same basis. I've been in this situation for so long because of me. I could have been in Miami right now, 20 years old, but it is my fault that I wasted so much time, wasted so much energy on things that didn't matter, on video games, on women, on hookups, on garbage, absolute garbage. I wasted that time. It was nobody else's fault but mine. And you guys gotta get this through your thick ass fucking skull, that it's not their fault, it is yours. You got cheated on because of you. You had flaws that they didn't like, so they went and found somebody better. That is your fault. Your needs to fix. You got cheated on because you were overweight. Whose fault is that? That's your fault. Your responsibility is to be great. And I know I'm getting a little livid and heated right now, but I'm telling you, you need to take accountability for what you want. For what you want in this life, it is not gonna come easy. It is not gonna come tomorrow. It's not gonna come tonight. It's going to be a continuous process. And this is why you have to start being accountable for yourself. Because you know you have a bad day, cool, be accountable. Don't blame that on anybody else. That's your problem. You were probably the one sitting here scrolling on your phone for hours and hours and hours, and you were the one that broke all the promises to yourself. All the things that you said you were gonna do that day that you didn't do, broke the promise, and now you're blaming it on somebody else. Now you're blaming it because you don't have enough time in the day. All these excuses is what's keeping you stuck. All of these things is what is keeping you stuck. As soon as you get past that inside the mind, you can go and do anything you want. This body that I have was not on accident. It was not done by accident. It was a consistent work on a day-to-day basis to get to where I wanted to be. And that is my fault, my problem. By any means, it's not a problem. I'm extremely thankful for what I've done to build who I am today. But it would have not happened if I didn't take accountability for my life. This is the simple concept that you guys have to understand, is being accountable with yourself, and you will win. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Nathan Brooks is out. Boom.